I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
What the hell's going on out here? Ow! Ow!
It's Maggie.
Maggie May.
Maggie, I think I've got something to say to you on the 2 Owls, One Pod podcast. Right in the intro. He chimes in right in the intro.
You went Rod Stewart, Maggie May. It shows where our musical tastes.
Where's the lever for the trap door under your seat? Where is that? I misplaced it.
Do the intro.
I'm trying to. 2 Owls, One Pod, the spinoff from the web series The Two Dicks 1950s Inappropriate Detectives, shot in black and white. See all 16 episodes on YouTube. But right now, it's Al Ducharme. That's moi. In my dwelling. I'm very excited to be home, by the way. I haven't been home in a bit. And my partner, Al Romas, seems to be I think he's in Clearwater, Florida. And we have not only one special guest, but we have two special guests today. Al, who are our special guests?
Hey, have we ever had two guests at the same time on one pod?
You had me and Olivia.
Yeah. Come on, Dumbo. Let's try to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was
the fact that I can call your uncle Dumbo in your presence is such a delight.
I didn't remember. Anyone else? That was it. We had Hannah and Olivia a couple of years ago in a hotel room. Hey, now. No. Hey, what?
You can check in, but you can't check out.
But no, we do. We have a special guest. This is my niece, Hannah. She's visiting us from Maryland, and her friend Liv, also from Maryland.
Hi, Liv.
While working.
Hello, Hannah.
In a college bar of some kind.
Yes, we met in College Park when we were both attending University of Maryland, and we were working at the same restaurant. And I didn't like her at first. I thought she was annoying as hell, but no one else would go to karaoke with me.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's how I felt about your uncle. Did not care for him at all. Here I am, 5 years into the podcast.
Then we started going to karaoke, and I was like, okay, we'll hang out.
No, that actually happens quite often. You meet someone the first time, and you're like, I don't know if I like this person. And then for some reason, you go, oh, actually, I do like that person.
I liked her. I had no grudges against her.
That's great. That's great. So what's going on today? This is a special event or just it's a departure from our normal podcasting stupidity. We're going to do something interesting.
Well, they came down to visit and hang out, and they do a thing where they go to Chili's, the Chili's restaurants, and they order some appetizers and some entree and some drinks, and then they give it a little review on TikTok. And we did one yesterday in Clearwater. It's on the TikTok. It's on, is it your TikTok just Hannah, or is it?
Yeah, it's Hannah VD, I think.
I'm sorry?
Hannah VD.
Hannah VD.
Valentine's Day?
That's not good.
Why?
Venereal disease?
What?
That's not good.
Hannah Victoria.
Sponsored by penicillin.
Great.
Okay, I'll workshop it.
All right, thank you. So that's up there. You can check it out now. Liv, you're on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Throw out your handle there for everyone.
I don't really post on it, but it's livers__.
Livers?
It's my old Minecraft gamer
Oh,
tag.
okay.
Okay.
All right. And then,
But we do it on Hannah's TikTok.
basically, it's on Hannah's page. And then we went yesterday. You know, I hadn't been in a Chili's in, I think, 20 years or more. And it was pretty good. I mean, if it had been $45, I would have said it was excellent. For $100, it was pretty good.
It's $3.99 for you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't pay.
You treated.
They treated me. But Modelo, got a Modelo, 2 for 1 on the Modelo.
Oh.
At 1 o'clock. And that's
I'm intrigued.
Cool.
I already want to. What time was that? What time of day?
1 o'clock.
Okay.
1 p.m.
So it's like beginning of happy hour?
Yeah, I don't.
They do like all day happy hour. That's what the girl said, because I got 2 margaritas for 1.
Got to get them in somehow, I guess. Remember what I was telling the girls? Remember when Wanda Sykes was doing the voiceover commercials?
Yes.
In the neighborhood?
Yes.
And how that kind of bombed because it became very urban and very. Whitey got scared.
It got weird.
In the neighborhood, baby. Whitey was like, I ain't going
That sounds like an Archie Bunker situation right there.
But they love it. They love the chilies. And it was good. I'll say it was good.
This one was like the food was
good there.
The food was like maybe the best we've had.
Ingredients wise, freshness, all that.
Yeah, she rated her burger like a 9 out of 10.
Oh,
it was really good.
And that's like the highest she's ever rated anything. And then I got a salad that was really good. But we just because it is just like the experience.
Well, it started as like a joke.
Yeah, it started as a joke.
Now it's serious business.
Same there with the podcast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Liv hadn't been to a Chili's, and we ended up in Southern Maryland after a rough night at the bar.
Oh.
And we were like, we'll just check it out. Yeah, we'll just check it out. And it was the worst experience ever. But the food was good. It became like a joke. And then we went to another one. We started tagging Chili's, and they started responding.
Why was it the worst experience ever?
The first one we went to, it was...
Well, it was like that waitress, and she had like the big nails and like all that, and she was the only one. She was hosting. She was serving every table. She was making the drinks.
Yeah, the only staff member in the entire Chili's.
Yep.
And then the salsa wasn't good. And then I got a margarita, and they put salt in my margarita.
Oh, God damn it.
Salt was at the bottom
with
of my
the big nails,
mouth.
like the Freddy Krueger nails. You can check in, but you can't check out. Wow.
Yeah, I've never done the sugar in the margarita.
Sugar. No.
Have you heard of that, Al? Sugar
I've had some
margarita?
sweet ones. I'm not into the sweet drinks personally. I
I've
like
never
a
even heard
little
of
bit more of
that.
the sour
Like
side.
with sugar in that.
Well, it's like sugar, salt, rim usually.
No, but I've only heard salt rim. Never heard sugar rim.
Sugar's back.
I think sugar's back.
Not good for you.
It's for the kids that aren't 21 yet that go to the bars and order.
Oh,
they like it.
Gotcha.
They get them addicted to the sugar at the bar.
So with the you'd like Chili's to sponsor these?
Yes.
Obviously.
I want free Chili's.
You want free Chili's? That's all you're looking for, really.
Or at least a discount, 50%. 50% discount. You'd be happy with that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking, partnership, perhaps. I would love to go and be recognized.
Hannah wants to be famous.
That's
Hannah wants to be famous and not pay for things.
Yeah.
Let's cut to the chase.
It's funny. The more famous you are and the richer you are, the more free things you get. People are attached to you.
Yeah.
This is step one of Liv and I's plan to get famous.
Chase away the homeless guy who's asking for scraps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then the celebrity walks in and they go, "Oh, we got everything. It's on us. Welcome."
We wish you the best. Al and I have been trying that for 35 years.
Well, I used to be a big fan of the what is it? The cast iron skillet, the mini one with the quesos in it. And, do we still have that? That was my go-to.
They do. My dad just got it.
See, old guy. I would split it with others at the table, but that's good. That he's old school.
Remember the airports would always have it was great. The Chili's in the airport, and you could get like a buffalo chicken salad, and it was delicious, filling, $10. I mean, those were great. And then they got rid of them because they want expensive. They want to put a Shula's in there and whatever, and they got rid of Chili's. But as an airport restaurant,
I think it's perfect in the airport.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's fucked up.
Okay.
How many have you done? How many of these reviews?
So this was our fifth one.
Fifth one, number 5.
We're
fifth location.
Fifth location.
You mean 55? Was this 55?
No, fifth.
It's like remember like Willy Wonka.
I'll fix it in post.
How many did you buy? And he goes 5 tickets.
Oh.
So you mean you bought 500? No, 5.
I do
remember that.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay. So you have 5 reviews.
Yeah, because we just started. Listen.
This will be the promotion you need to get it off.
This is going to slingshot it into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we had Uncle on yesterday to get some young people watching the pod.
That's right.
I already had one of Uncle's friends follow me on TikTok.
Who's that? What weirdo was that?
Dan, the ventriloquist.
Oh, he's a weirdo already.
I know. So he followed me. So
he likes dolls, medium-sized dolls.
Dan's an oddball, but that's all right.
Does he listen to this?
He listens. Yeah, he's
hi,
You're
Dan.
a fucking freak, Dan.
Oh, Christ.
They usually don't get this far in. They trail off after 3 minutes.
Everything fails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it's not, but this could be interesting.
We don't really care.
Yeah.
All right. So the overall experience. Okay. So what is your next location and what is your plan of attack? I
think we could like go somewhere more down by DC. Like we've covered the Baltimore ones pretty good.
Yeah. We covered the Baltimore ones. There's a couple in like Arlington, Virginia that we're gonna hit. There's none like in DC, which is really sad. That's where I live, and it's tough.
So crossing state lines. That's
that's the thing.
Hannah lives right down the road from is it Bezos and Barack and
the Obamas and Jeff Bezos. I don't know if I can put their
little neighborhood
whole information on blast.
No, I've lived in a few of those neighborhoods where I'm the riffraff, which I love, but everybody else around me is like, whoa. But yes, that's not a bad hood to be in. There's plenty of security.
Yeah, but there's no Chili's, so
time to move.
Have you ever Googled Chili's and found this would be a good one? Find the very first Chili's.
It's in Texas.
Original, and you go to that one.
Well, that's why we want Chili's to sponsor us. We'll go, but pay for our airfare. It's in Texas.
That's right.
I'm assuming it was in the late 80s that it started.
I want to do a Chili's history video.
Yeah, we should do it. That's a good idea. The history of Chili's. It probably was like the 80s.
And the name.
Yeah, because Chili's. I remember going to it for the first time,
because they have
early 90s. So
the logo is sort of a jalapeno,
right?
Chili pepper,
mm-hmm.
But it's not really a Mexican restaurant or a spicy food.
Southwestern.
Yeah, it's Tex-Mex.
Is it Tex-Mex still?
Yeah, Southwestern cuisine became Tex-Mex. They started giving it these monikers, and
it seems more burger.
I got a quesadilla explosion salad.
There you go.
That's very Tex-Mex.
But those quesadillas didn't look.
They weren't good.
They used to have baby back ribs. Do they still have those?
They do have ribs.
All right. Because I remember I do they have a combo, like a piece of chicken and a baby back ribs after the queso. I loved it. And the margaritas were kick-ass.
Yeah, I was like, I want my baby back rib.
That was
Chili's. I want my baby back rib. I want my baby back rib.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back.
Oh, yeah.
That was Chili's.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I was a big fan. I just haven't been in a while.
Yeah. I hadn't been either. My 23 years on this planet, I hadn't been. No, I love it.
Now we've been like 5
I have to give it a go because I remember I would frequent it a lot in Providence, Rhode Island, or East Providence, Rhode Island, at the time, and also in Portland, Maine. It was our go-to place after our comedy shows. I was working the Portland Comedy Connection, and it was open where you get food after our comedy shows. They were open till like 1 serving food. It was crazy. So we belly up to the bar, grab a Sam Adams and whatever, cheeseburger or other items. Yeah. But if I was sitting down with a bunch of people, it was the baby back ribs and that cast iron.
Jack Daniel's sauce. Cheese.
Yes, Jack Daniel's sauce.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That was back in the day. I didn't see any on the menu listed yesterday. I think they moved on from Jack Daniel's, but
we're done with that.
Frosted mugs, big thick frosted mugs for the beer on tap.
Yeah, I got 2 mugs. They give you 2 at a time when it's 2 for 1. So I had them. They weren't really frosted, but
they're like tiny. They're like little baby.
They're not that big either.
Yeah,
they're not big and they're not frosted. So.
Well, the ones they were really thick, so it looked like
they are so like thick
a
plastic.
third more beer, but it wasn't. Oh, they're plastic now.
My hand is.
No,
I pick it right up.
glass.
That was glass.
Oh.
Almost like a tempered plexiglass kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you don't drop it.
Right.
That makes sense.
But you could, I think maybe they got rid of some of them because they were so heavy, and I think people are using them to punch people.
That's true.
All right, they're not going to sponsor. They're not going to sponsor this one.
Back in the day.
Pardon?
That's our next videos. We're going to start a chili bar fight.
Now you're talking. We love to watch women fight at the bar. A lot of hair pulling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chili's, we're joking.
No, we're not. We're dead serious.
Chili's, watch out.
They just jumped off.
No, we're kidding. Chili's. Come on, man. So Chili's, Hannah, you would say Chili's for 2025 is in.
Yes.
Okay.
Wholeheartedly.
The big comeback.
And Liv, we're coming up with a list. Alfred, I don't know. You might have some thoughts on this. For 2025, what's in and what's out? What's in and what's out? Let's kick it around a little bit. Hannah, do you have a...
Oh, I have a list.
Oh, you got a list.
Preparation.
I love it. Someone's prepared. Some notes for the pod.
I've had this list.
Nice.
The ins and outs are like big nowadays every year.
Yeah, a lot of pods have been doing their ins and outs. So we're just keeping you guys hip.
Okay.
So
is In-N-Out Burger in or out? Sorry.
That's not funny.
And mute.
I would allow it to be in. So in.
Have you ever had In-N-Out Burger?
No, I've never been to the West Coast.
Silence, Earthling!
You never been to the West?
I want to hear the list.
So first and foremost, the riff from Defying Gravity from the Wicked movie is in.
Yes.
I can't do it, but it's really in.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh,
Like
that
the
was
Target commercial.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that's okay.
I just
that
did
was
it for you.
that was
it.
uncanny.
And doing it outwardly in public is in. Bits. Me and Liv are big on bits.
Bits?
Yeah.
Comedy bits?
Yes. We go to the bar and we are the funniest people there, but it's just us talking to each other. But we always have a good bit going.
Well, it's because they were talking about.
Well, lay that In-N-Out Burger bit. See how that goes over and get back to me.
But what would be a bit? You're at the bar. Do you have bits or are they just organic?
They're very organic.
Oh, okay. They're not.
If I see a weird looking man across the bar, then that's our new character for the night and he becomes part of the bit.
Oh, I love it.
Liv, what was the thing you said earlier? The guy at the bar said to you? This was great.
Well, we were talking about like at the bars, like nobody talks to anybody anymore. Like it's all just like you're with your people or not. But then there's this bit people do that if you like make eye contact with someone there, say like, are you gonna keep playing eye tag or are you gonna holler at your boy? And like that's a bit. Like, and if we'll be saying that.
A man actually said that to Liv at the bar.
You're gonna keep playing eye tag or are you gonna holler at your boy?
That's on a t-shirt. That's $1 million t-shirt sale right there.
What a bold thing to say to a stranger at the bar.
I like it. I'm going to try it out.
Did you react to that at all, or did you say anything? Or
I laughed and walked away.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not going to holler at your boy.
I'm not hollering.
I think I made eye contact with him like one time, and it like caused that. So.
In his warped mind, that's 3 hours of staring.
Exactly.
It was a full game of eye tag.
And it's time to holler at your boy. All right. What else we got on the?
This is a bit Liv and I have: barking, growling, and hissing at men at the bar. So maybe that's why men don't come up to us at the bar.
It could be. I don't know why you're barking at men.
We don't do it at men. We do it at men. If a weird, ugly man's coming up to us, we're going. But usually,
that's good for a boy's confidence. I like how you say men don't come up and talk to you guys anymore. Well,
I have a question.
You're barking and biting them.
Question: do men get better looking with a couple of drinks after you have a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I want to make sure it wasn't just a male thing.
That's so 9 p.m. we're barking, 1 a.m. we're like, oh, we'll talk to you. You're fine.
Closing time.
They don't really buy the drinks anymore. Men aren't buying drinks for the ladies anymore.
Not. I don't believe that at all.
Liv has to play a lot of eye tag to get free drinks.
You gotta holler at your boy for a cocktail. It ain't easy.
Equal rights, equal pay, equal buying drinks.
Equal eye tag.
I'm out.
Barking. I don't know how I would act, but if I was like a 23-year-old dude talking to a girl at a bar, started barking at me.
It's only in their ugly.
I think I would freak out a little.
Yeah, they do, and they're like, okay, then.
Unless they're wearing stilettos.
Lesbos,
well, of course.
Stilettos and a whip. That would change
bit.
the whole thing.
I actually had a bit 30 years ago where my bit on stage, I would say, I'm going to do an impression of every guy asking a girl to dance. And then I would go up and I'd go to the girl in the audience and go, I would like to dance. And then I say no. And she goes, no. And then I walk away and go, lesbian. And that was the 1990,
Yeah.
That is
probably still the thinking.
Yeah.
Some guys. Yeah.
Does that fall under politically incorrect these days in 2025? Is that politically incorrect? Could he get canceled for doing that in 2025?
No, I don't think so. Not not in our book.
All right.
Continue. What else we got?
So when someone's on Do Not Disturb, and you text them and it says like their notifications are silenced. Notify anyway. I am big on hitting notify anyway. I will be notifying anyway. You cannot escape me.
I love it. Notifying anyways. That's right.
I have like a friend who works like 70 hours a week. So I text him at 2 a.m. and it's like, he's on Do Not Disturb. I'm like, notify anyway. Wake up, bitch. And he's like, oh my God, I have to be awake in 4 hours. I'm like, sucks. Holla at your boy. Like, so I'm big on notifying anyway.
I like that question on that one. Here's what I do. I turn my phone off at night.
Me too.
I disconnect.
I love it.
I silence it. And I put on, I have actually a sound machine app. It's just white noise. And I sleep through so many things that would normally wake me up. Maybe that's it, man. Maybe I'm killing in my dreams.
I like turning the phone off at night. I like the idea that I'm off the grid. I'm out.
Yeah, it was fine. Like except last night at midnight, I'm like, hey, we're on our way home.
Oh, yeah.
And he was sleeping. Like, what if we got taken?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have known
until 8 a.m.
Well,
from past experiences with distance.
It was cold here in the beach. I took them.
If my niece was staying over, I probably would keep my phone on, to be honest with you.
Well, Kelly's got her phone on.
That's true.
And she tracks her for it. She has the tracking.
Oh,
so
yeah,
when we went to sleep,
ear tags. She's got the ear tags in your purse and all that.
We share locations with each other because me and Kelly are besties.
I see. Okay. Sorry, Liv. You're getting there.
She has my location.
Yeah, so we're all tracking each other.
Okay. What else we got?
For out?
Yeah. What's out in 2025?
Checking your bank account app. We're done checking your bank account app.
Well,
Whatever
zero is tough.
That's not my business. I'm
Jenna's big spender.
Yeah, I spend money every day like I have $1 million. And I don't check my bank account app, and it's been really peaceful.
Okay, you're not stressed out. You're removing that extra. So instead of using it as a budgeting aid, it takes the stress out by not checking it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I've never had an issue. My card hasn't gone declined yet, so.
Well, it's early. Yeah. It's only January.
Yeah, you're only 23.
I'm gonna delete my bank account app. Another.
Will you? Oh, just interrupt. When you're at an ATM and someone left their receipt, do you read their receipt?
I've never been to an ATM.
What?
No, I have, but no, I've never gotten a receipt left.
I do. I check that shit out.
I didn't even know you could get receipts.
Old.
When you're ATM?
I just hit done.
Right. But well, yeah, you can get a receipt.
But if it's hanging there for the previous person.
Yeah, so their receipt will be hanging out.
That's not
I think it's fun to look at.
Ever hanging out, I've probably just ignored it. Like I probably didn't even know.
You didn't know it, but it's fun to look. Some people go,
"Whoa,
this guy's got 48 grand in his checking," and then other people have 11 cents.
Right.
So it's always kind of fun to.
I'm in between that.
Yeah, you're right
12,
in there.
12 cents.
Right.
Okay, I'll start.
No, it's interesting.
Checking
there you go. Check receipts. It's fun. Fun thing to do.
We're nosy.
Makes you feel like shit sometimes.
Hey, it kills 5 seconds of the day, right? Entertainment.
Yeah,
it's free. Yeah.
Another out is being big and greedy. Big out.
Big and greedy?
Yep.
What does that mean?
In what sense?
It's something, honestly, I have to give credit to my little sister. Whenever we do anything, she's like, I'm big and greedy. Like when we go out to eat, we go to the bar, she's like, I'm feeling big and greedy. And it's not a good feeling to be big and greedy.
After the consumption or?
Yeah, like overconsumption, being gluttonous.
Oh, yeah.
That's out?
Go to the bar, big and greedy.
Exactly.
All right.
That's like food shopping when you're hungry.
Yes.
Right?
And that is the definition of big and greedy.
Oh, good.
So, Olivia, she listens to the pod, I think.
She's one of our loyal. She makes it to the end every week.
She does. So
and occasionally she'll send us notes.
Yeah, she does. She has things to say.
Yeah, she
like get a life.
You suck.
Can't you suck?
What's wrong with you?
Cancel this. Lose one of the owls.
I thought the kill yourself was a little over.
That's what she says to me every day.
Kill yourself?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, well, that's what sisters are for.
Oh. Sister.
Yeah, you two I've never seen. Every time I'm with both of them, it's like, who's going to be big and greedy today?
Big and greedy.
I like it. I like that. Again, another T-shirt for me. Big and greedy.
Yeah. There you go.
Big and greedy's pretty
big
good.
And greedy.
That's not bad.
Then I'll do my last one. Bars that don't have good seltzer options. All I drink when I go out is High Noons. I'm I'll do high noon or I'll do a neutral. But if you are a bar and you don't have either of those, what the fuck are you doing? That's out.
High noons are out?
No, if you don't have high noons.
Oh, if you don't, I'm sorry.
As a bar. Every bar should have high
good
noons.
seltzer option.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Well, a lot of bars, the guy was saying, I love an old man bar. They don't have any seltzer, but they're cool bars. But then Hannah was saying she doesn't like those bars, the old man bar. You don't like a jukebox and a dark bar?
Yeah, no, we go to this bar in Sykesville. It's an old man bar. It's a dive bar, and they have plenty of seltzers.
Well, it's a smart move because you want some younger people. So
yes,
it's great.
You can still retain the old man bar, but introducing the
exactly
the younger people to come hang out. It's cool.
Exactly
right. It's like going to an old man bar and asking, "What kind of wine do you have?" Guys like. I got red and white.
Well, one time,
what do you want? What do you want from me?
We did that at GL Shacks. Natalie wanted wine. She was like, I want Chardonnay. And he was like, here's a mini bottle of Pinot Grigio and get out of my face.
I love it.
That's all I had. It was like the last bottle also.
That's a true old man bar.
Yeah. And now it's like...
My wife says, I like to have a nice glass of Pinot Grigio. And then I just add a little bit of vodka to it. And that just...
That's the way to do it. Yeah. That is the way to do it.
I wrote down a couple.
Oh, another list. Preparation H.
I did a couple here just as a quick. For out, I just have 3. For out, I would say oat milk.
I'm against that.
I find the whole milk thing to be just insane.
Woke.
Yeah.
It is woke.
Oat milk's like the best.
Let's go back to milk, for God's sake.
Of the milk.
You drink oat milk?
Yeah, I only drink oat milk.
Milk is for baby cats.
We have the peanut gallery.
Baby calves. What do you drink, Kel?
I drink coconut milk.
Plant-based shit.
Kelly drinks coconut milk.
So we get the Khalifa oat milk.
Mia Khalifa?
Yes. Mia Copa. Mia Khalifa, Mia Copa. No, we do it. Well, first of all, I got my blood work back and my doctor said, 2 doctors. One said your cholesterol is too high and the other one said your cholesterol is great. So
too much oat milk.
I've cut out for the most part half and half because I'm a big half and half guy with my coffee. So I went with oat milk. So that's
right.
out. It's out.
I'm saying it's out.
It's good though.
I think all the milks. I want to go back to just
go
pick up a gallon of milk. Damn it.
He's now an expert.
Hannah is in the center.
Another
is here to the side. You know, Romas. This is my wife, Bernadette Pauly.
Yeah, I was just watching your TikTok video.
She's doing a 1980s Flashdance secretary look.
Yes. He's now an expert on blood glucose levels and all things pre-diabetes. So if you have any medical questions, no need for a doctor. You just ask my husband.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to meet you guys. I loved your video.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Big fan.
Watch my lines. Watch my wires. All right. Good job.
Actor too.
What's that?
Divorce.
Oh yeah, I gave the same title to Kelly. I made her a doctor a few weeks ago, so we're very lucky to be with 2 women who are also doctors. Experts on all things, everything. Okay, well, I guess oat milk. We'll keep it. Maybe we'll keep it in.
Well, I just bought a 6-pack of it. Quarts.
Who parties like you?
I'm a maniac. Maniac.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Next
out. Liv's like, oh my God. She's not used to seeing this mess. This is what they do.
For everything else.
You're out.
What were those socks things she was wearing? What were they called? Remember Flashdance?
The leg warmers?
Leg warmers. Thank you. What? I'm supposed to know that? I'm a man, for God's sake.
I remember seeing straight men wearing those.
If I was a
for
gay
like
uncle,
6
I'd
months.
be wearing them right now, and we'd have fun.
We'd be having a good time.
We'd be having a good time.
With my uncle.
My boyfriend would be whipping up some Cosmos. I thought Kelly was going to make some chocolate martinis, but I guess.
Kelly has made the best chocolate martini I've ever had.
Can we have chocolate martini?
Yeah, you want me to make one right now?
Please.
Hello, it's after 1.
That goddamn right.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
You know, the next out, I'm tired of is out tribute bands.
That's fair.
Enough.
What about like 1965?
What about them?
The Ruddles?
Yeah.
They're all out.
No. The Ruddles, I've never seen the Ruddles tribute band. I would love that. That
all,
would be great.
all the other
Because the Ruddles don't exist.
I thought they did.
Well, they were a TV thing, and that was it. And they made a couple albums, but they never toured or anything. They weren't. Real. They were Monty Python. Oh. So they were never real. So to have a tribute band playing Ruddle songs, that's great.
Huh.
I thought they were a tribute band for the Beatles.
No, the Ruddles are like an alternate version of the Beatles.
Yeah, a parody.
Oh,
knockoff?
No, they're like if the Beatles never existed, but it was the Ruddles.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
I actually thought they were like a Beatles tribute band.
So there you go. That's the age. You're just it's youth. We're old, so that's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this subject matter up and running, on the cruise ships they have Beatle tribute bands, and I don't know where Al is on it, but some of them I've seen a few of them, and some of them are actually better than others, and some of them are hard to watch. Al, where are you with that? With the
they're all hard. In my mind, they're hard to watch. And like this is an example. This cup, those tribute bands don't know what this is.
Ah, well, there
you know what I mean. This is what I'm saying. They're not. They're just four guys who can play an instrument, and they put them together. They're not fans.
That's a studio coffee cup from the Beatles recording sessions. Is what that is.
Get back. Courtesy of Linda Dorr.
Yes, her mother had it made for me.
But wait, have you seen 1965? That tribute band?
Yes,
I've seen them.
I've seen them on YouTube.
Oh no, we saw them.
No,
somewhere in concert, like my whole.
No,
family.
You saw 1964.
What is going on?
The Beatle tribute band. You didn't see the Ruddle tribute.
That's what I'm saying. 1964.
No, you said 1965, and that is a band that does a tribute to the Ruddles.
The fuck?
I only know
yes.
1975.
I think the last three listeners like we get it.
I like that.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay,
they're good.
So you'll allow that?
But I think it's enough. We've had enough.
As a whole. Okay,
yeah,
fair.
And my last out for 2025 is vaping. enough with the vaping. Either smoke or don't.
I think Liv is locked and loaded.
Liv's got a fancy, fancy machine over there that gives you heart rate and blood pressure and all sorts of shit.
Much longer you
have. It calls for 911.
How many vapes you have left? Not the vape itself, but you.
But you've never been a vapor, have you, there, Alfred?
I'm not a vapor, although I did in Amsterdam one time. I smoked out of what was a carburetor, marijuana, at a bar. You go into a bar, you order a drink, and for me, the frustrations of smoking marijuana in public. Well, you guys do edibles now, but it's all removed. The paranoia is all removed because you're doing it legally, and you fill up this balloon like a blimp, and it's like 2-3 feet big, and it has a little release on the end of it. That was a form of vaping because you're vaporizing the actual weed itself.
I see.
Still talking?
Be nice.
I'm sorry, I dozed.
No, that is a form of vaping. So you're cool and hip.
I was on subject. I stayed on subject.
You did. We appreciate that, Alfred.
Well, I didn't know you could do that with weed. So.
I didn't either, actually.
Liv,
do you have any in, out,
2025?
Yeah.
We were making a list last night.
All right.
A big in for me is gatekeeping stuff. I'm going to start gatekeeping everything.
Do you know what gatekeeping is?
No, I don't.
Do you know what gatekeeping is?
Not in the term that you're using.
Explain it for the old people.
I'm like a big gatekeep gaslight. Let's keep going. It's like gatekeeping. Like if somebody wants to know where you got something from, don't tell them. They don't deserve to know. Like that's only for us.
What would an example like? What do I want to know where you got?
Like on social media, like say it's like somebody posts their favorite drink and then it goes like super viral and then like you can't find it in the store anymore because they didn't gatekeep it. So then it just gets sold out because everybody's starting to buy this thing.
It's like keeping a secret. Or like if you're at a bar and a girl's like, cute shirt, where'd you get it from? It's like, oh, I don't know. My friend gave it to me. I'm not telling you.
Because now all the girls wear the same shirts at the bar.
Yeah. We're gatekeeping.
And
like,
so you're monitoring. It's a monitoring system.
Exactly.
And we do the opposite almost because comic or guys our age, like those shoes I bought, I think 10 comics asked me what kind of shoes they are, and then they bought them. I think Al bought them from there.
I bought them 2 years ago, and I haven't worn them yet. They're sitting.
But I don't care because it's a big online company. And but I get what you're saying.
I'm a Kizik's guy. I'm doing the Kizik's, and those are the sneakers. They look like Nikes.
Oh, they're kind of cool.
and they have laces, but they have the heel pops up, so you just step into them. I love them for flying because when I'm flying, what's happening here? She made those in record time.
Look at this.
Oh my Lord. Look at beautiful chocolate martinis at 1:22
Bernie, get
p.m.
moving.
on a Friday. Kelly
What's Bernie doing there?
I screwed up. Bernie.
It's so good, Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you, Bestie.
Bernie, what are you?
Cheers.
Bernie's making me an oat milk shake. They're drinking chocolate martinis. Kelly just made them in record time. 3 of them.
Bernie.
3 of them. She dropped everything she was doing and made 3 chocolate martinis. No, hold them up again. Can everybody hold them up for Bernadette so she can see them?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy your martinis. If I made that for him, he'd talk about the blood sugar ratio and how it would affect his pre-diabetes. Enjoy.
Wow. Everybody is pre-diabetic.
Yeah, it's a trend. It's a trend.
Cheers, kid. You're corrupting the youth.
That's right.
Pre-diabetes is out for 2025.
There you go. Pre-diabetes is in for 2025.
No, it's out.
So gatekeeping.
I'm gonna do this one. I think another good in for me is being mid at all your hobbies. Like having like hobbies and fun things to do, but no pressure to be that good at it.
Well, that's my life. Everything I do.
We kind of do that with our podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a good example.
We went into this. We'll just be mid, and there's no pressure, and we've really done that.
Do we need a million followers? No, we don't need a million followers.
No.
We're just doing this for
They're overrated listeners and followers and Patreon members. Not needed.
This is therapeutic.
Yeah, it's literally therapeutic. No pressure.
You know what? I'll jump on. I just thought of an out is going to Venmo and reading what people are doing.
That's so in. Are you kidding?
I think it's out. It shouldn't even be on there.
I was so bored with that from day one.
The history shouldn't be there.
But then you like to see like where were you going?
All right.
Yeah.
You like it? Okay.
They're into it.
All right,
I don't get it. I'm a private. All my transactions are in private, whereas my whole family is doing public. Whatever they do.
I know.
Diapers for
Mandy.
Mandy.
It's weird to see someone's paying for a pizza, but okay.
Yeah. Manny Petty from Joanne. It's like, I don't need to know that.
I love it. Then it's like
no, I understand. I'm not
like,
yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I'm just saying for me. I don't put anybody else down.
Personally.
Me myself.
I just like to know.
Okay. I guess I'm not that nosy.
Amazon to my mom. Like mine's just me paying her back.
I like that one.
I was gonna do it out now.
Wait, but that's also in.
I'm gonna do it out. Okay. Because I want to talk about something. Asking stupid questions and just not using Google. Like, I hate when people ask like, "How far is the moon?" Google it. Like I don't know, or like just something stupid, and they ask, and I'm
why
are you asking me that?
How far's the moon?
That was just an example.
Is that what he says when you holler at the phone? Then he comes over and he goes, "How far's the moon?" Oh.
So I have a question. Do you remember the number from elementary, junior high school, whatever it was? How far the distance? Is it 28,000 miles or something like that?
Google it.
I think it's like you can fold a piece of paper in half like 54 times and it gets to the moon or something. Right?
What?
I thought that was from school. It's like you could fold paper a certain amount of times.
Oh, I like that.
I've never heard of that.
I'm
Sounds
gonna
like
look into
something
that.
school-wise they would do.
57,000 times?
Yeah.
It's something, I don't know. It's like microscopic. That's the only thing I remember.
Well, Liv went to private school. She got a good education, so God knows what there's. That's why I don't know
high school with Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
238,856.
6 miles.
There you go.
Thanks, Google. Theory.
Yes.
See? Google it.
Hey Al, we do have actually something interesting out of all this. Liv went to school with let's do guess the celeb. She went to school with a celebrity.
So
roughly
20, early 20s. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maryland.
American exchange student or American?
American from Maryland.
Maryland.
Right, that's got it. No, we're narrowing it down.
Private school in Maryland.
Private school at Maryland, early 20s. Famous now? Big famous or?
He's been in the news.
He's big.
He's been in the
If we
news.
could get him on the pod, it'd be record-setting.
Okay, I need more clues, obviously.
I'm hoping Liv can get him on the pod for us. I'm going to talk to her about that.
He's got to holler at your boy.
We gotta holler at
So is Liv short for liver, or what is it short for? What is it? Is it your full?
Olivia, but just nobody calls me Olivia.
Right.
And it's easier for me to keep it straight.
Yeah, because your sister's name is
different
Olivia.
than
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So Liv, Olivia. Gotcha. All right.
So give you a couple more guesses.
Yeah, please. A couple more clues.
Well, that's true.
He's pretty groundbreaking at the moment.
Yeah. Controversial.
Women think this guy's pretty hot.
I'm too old. This isn't me.
No.
Women think it's pretty hot. Can I ask for help? Can I ask a friend? Can I call a wife?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see,
Bernadetta. Bella. I am.
Hot-looking guy.
Who's the hot-looking 20-year-old who's being very controversial right now?
Controversial.
American, early 20s. Went to school with our guests here, and is very big right now. And any other clues?
Controversial for what?
Controversial for what, she says. Do we know?
For his actions.
For his actions. Masturbating in public? I don't know. What's
That's not controversial.
That's it.
That's it. Ding, 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 ding.
Countless for years.
Favorite guy?
Society's looked down on me.
What's that, babe?
Is he called my favorite guy?
My favorite guy? Online?
No.
No?
Well, he's our favorite guy for sure.
What's my favorite guy?
What's that?
I don't know what that means. My favorite
I don't know
guy.
what that means. Is that a moniker to someone who's controversial right now?
Yeah, controversial to some. I don't know. Tell me who it is.
We don't know.
Should we just tell him?
You want to tell? Do it.
If you can give me one more clue, something a little bit more, it's too vague. And would I know it?
This clue?
Yeah.
Yeah, go obvious.
He shot someone recently.
Oh, okay. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Is he Italiano?
Yes.
Wow. Luigi, my premium too high. You go talk to the man. He has a breakfast at 6:45 a.m. in front of a big building.
Something like that.
Your bus ride, okay? Yeah, they're talking about Luigi because he's got the six-pack. And now he's your boyfriend, too.
He's our boyfriend.
Yeah, Chris Rock said if Luigi looked like Jonah Hill, he'd already have given the chair.
That's true.
It's true. The only reason being it's hot. That's why people like the guy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's that happens.
But it's perfect for
Wasn't it
society today.
back in the 70s and 80s? It was the serial killer Ted Bundy.
Right.
Some women fell in love with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But that is completely different.
Yeah.
If you got to go on crimes, I'll hang with Luigi before I never hang with Ted. You know, it's I mean, it sucks he killed the guy, but it's hard to.
His insurance company canceled him, by the way.
Yeah, it's just tough to feel that bad.
Yeah.
But now we're paying. Ironically, we're all paying for our tax money is paying for Luigi's health insurance at the prison.
I'll give Luigi all my money.
She doesn't check her bank account.
That's right.
What's this, Luigi? I looked at your Venmo. Luigi, I send the cookies to you.
Yes. That's why it's I don't look anymore. I don't want to see what you're sending Luigi.
But he went to high school with Liv.
I know that's the thing.
Did you know him personally?
I didn't know him personally.
You knew of him? Was he a big deal at all?
So he was the valedictorian when he graduated. I was a freshman when he was a senior.
Okay, so
and he went to Gilman, which is an all boys school, and I went to Bryn Mawr, which is the sister school. So we do like classes at each other's schools, assemblies together,
co-ed situations,
all our co-ed stuffs together.
So you crossed paths with him.
So we definitely were in assemblies and stuff and sporting.
Do you remember him at all?
Do you remember standing up? No. Okay.
His family is kind of well known.
Right. They're successful family. With a restaurant and resort.
Yes. And they own like a radio station. The one cousin's is a delegate.
They own my building I work in.
Yeah, they own a bunch of property around Maryland. So people once his last name came out, there are a lot of Marylanders that were like,
Oh.
Yeah.
We're familiar.
And I guess it's a situation where he had some back issues and certain things weren't covered in his insurance premium.
That's what I understand, though. The
his
families
parents
worth
are paying for it.
multi-millions. They can afford the surgery.
That's the irony here. But he didn't like.
He wasn't like a guy,
He didn't like the justice for, I guess, the struggling person.
That's
so maybe he
right.
had
He's a
some
hero.
empathy.
Exactly.
That's where he gets the
Luigi's a
Robin
hero.
Hood. He gets the
Free
Robin Hood
Luigi.
label. Sure.
Free Luigi, another T-shirt.
Exactly.
Free
Got
fine
a lot of
shit.
T-shirts.
Yeah. So Luigi's in.
Shoot the rich and give to the poor. Yep.
Yeah.
Essentially, what's happening?
Well, I remember what's his name? Tom Morello, the guitar player. His guitar says "Arm the homeless," which
It's a crazy
I don't know
statement.
if that's the. I don't know if I buy that one completely. But
Well, it
that
gives
was
me an
Tom's
excuse to
fault.
shoot them. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I have compassion for homeless people. I have issues with people that are just mentally ill and going crazy and attacking and lighting fires. I'm like, throw a net on them and take them away. But
Right.
a family that's living in their car because they can't paycheck to paycheck, I have a lot of compassion for.
Right.
And that's why I make them chocolate martinis at 1:23. So that they can,
I've done this pod so long. As he was saying that, I knew he was searching for a joke. Like, if they live in their car, I have compassion. And I thought, okay,
Joke coming in.
Your
Joke
wheels
coming
were
in.
turning, things were happening. It was good. All right, so let's regroup and get that out there. The TikTok handle is just Hannah.
Let me look it up.
Let's get it officially.
I didn't think Hannah VD was problematic, but
It's Hannah BD 26.
Okay, Hannah.
maybe I'll change it now to something easier. Should I change it?
Yeah, chocolate martini at noon.
Martini lover.
Lover.
Let's get
Now,
a picture.
I am a little jealous of the.
Can you snap a photo there, Alfred?
Yeah, I'll do a screenshot. Oh, do you want me? I'll do it on my phone so you can get it out sooner. How's that? And I'll do a screenshot screen, like old school screenshot. Hold on, everybody! I'll do it two ways. I'll do it
something,
landscape
Grandpa.
as
Let's
well. Hey, what button is it? I'm still seeing. I don't know if is this in or out because I thought it was out. But the people with the iPad taking a picture,
That's out.
the old people, it's just
No, taking a picture.
some woman.
Like an old guy taking a picture like this.
You're familiar with
think
this.
iPads are in.
Like,
You're
taking
going to
a
be
picture.
familiar with this.
Using an iPad as your camera.
Not
Yeah,
all
is it just-
airports do this, but you guys have the trains where you scan your boarding pass to open up the gate so you can get on the train to go to your terminal. She had her iPad and she was like, click and click and someone had to come over and assist her. Someone had to come over to assist her, and they grabbed her iPod. It was like huge. It was like the biggest one because of her eyesight, and they were like, she goes, turn it on an angle, try it that way. It was insane. And meanwhile, people are backing up now because there's like a line of people whipping through on one side and everybody else is backed up on the
I
other.
still will request a paper ticket at the airport, even though it's on my phone.
That's in
Because
now.
that paper ticket works fast.
It's in.
Where the phone is always a little 50-50.
I'm told always get the paper because if there's a glitch.
Thank
And
you.
I usually put the digital one in my wallet on my phone because that's another way of doing it. So that, but if your battery is dying or it's just not working, the paper, blip,
That's a pro hack. Paper
So,
ticket.
That's
Boom.
it.
That's
and
it.
you know that people are saying, "Oh, you're printing paper." First of all, wasting paper is out in 2025 because the digital age has caused such an issue of the lack of cutting down trees. Cutting down trees has dropped considerably
That's
since
out.
the digital age.
Yeah.
And
Caring about
he said
trees.
the biggest environmental issue in the next 25 to 50 years is too many trees.
That's right. Yes,
That was all BS, by the way.
I know. So Hannah VD.
No, I just changed it to Hannah V Dore, DORE.
All right, Hannah V Door.
Yeah, now maybe you'll get some more men paying attention to you.
Liv,
if you
you're
get rid of
not
the
on-
VD.
I
Not
don't
sure.
like TikTok, but we don't post them on mine.
Okay.
I haven't posted a TikTok.
Do you want to throw out any?
I'll put
social-
my Instagram,
Okay.
liv.boniface.
Live
UNI.
dot
Boniface.
Boniface.
If anyone wants to follow.
Okay.
If anyone wants to holla at your girl.
If anyone wants to place on my tag.
And Hannah, you're on Instagram.
Hannah Dore.
Handador.
On Instagram. And you can always find us at 2 Owls, 1 Pod. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this today's little podcast.
Lovely.
Thank you to our wonderful guest who came on and gave us some good content.
Thank you so much for having us.
And making my editing much more difficult. And I don't think she's making chocolate martinis. I don't know what the hell she's doing.
Move on, man.
But divorce papers are digitally being emailed right now.
Peace out, buddy.
Bye, Alfred.
Arrivederci. Thank you so much. I go find out who the next CEO is. I get him. I will get him good with a bow and arrow this time. No big boom.
That's a clip.
We got a clip.
So long, Al. Have a good trip.
Iceberg, dead.
Don't forget to review us and rate us. It really helps.
The Talking Dicks became friends at a very young age, and the rest is history.
A feeding frenzy quickly develops.
I'm losing my mind.
This is the 2 Owls, 1 Pod podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Done.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
We'll fix it in post, you son of a bitch.
All right.
Okay, sure.
Subscribe. Mary. This was a horrible mistake.
Patreon.com/2 Owls 1 Pod.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?
I think it ends on that. That's beautiful.